What if the moment you close your eyes at night is not an end, but a beginning? What if your dreams are not random firings of a sleeping brain, but gateways to hidden dimensions where ancient wisdom and untapped power reside? Welcome, seeker of truth, to the secret world of lucid dreamers, those initiates who have mastered the art of navigating the twilight realms between waking life and the infinite cosmos within. In this exploration, we will unravel one of humanity's most profound mysteries, how dreams can be harnessed as tools for spiritual awakening and transcendence. From the teachings of Hermetic philosophers to the sacred practices of Tibetan mystics, we'll uncover how these timeless traditions understood sleep as more than rest. They saw it as a portal to higher states of consciousness. You'll discover why every culture across history has revered the dream state, and how modern science is only now beginning to catch up with what esoteric schools have known for millennia. We'll delve into the mechanics of lucidity, the ability to become aware while dreaming, and reveal how this skill transforms ordinary people into explorers of their own subconscious minds. But this journey goes far deeper than mere self-discovery. We'll examine the role of symbols, archetypes, and universal laws that govern both our waking reality and the dream worlds we inhabit each night. Along the way, you'll encounter stories of alchemists, mystics, and visionaries who used dreams to unlock secrets buried deep within themselves and the fabric of existence itself. This isn't just about understanding dreams. It's about mastering them. It's about learning to step beyond the confines of your ego, shedding the illusions that bind you, and stepping into the boundless potential of your true self. By the time we conclude, you'll understand why dreams are not merely reflections of your daily life, but invitations to participate in something far greater. Are you ready to take the first step toward becoming an initiate of the dream realm? To comprehend the sacred science of lucid dreaming, we must first journey back to the origins of human thought itself. Long before recorded history, our ancestors gazed at the stars and sought meaning in the patterns they observed, not only in the heavens above, but also within their own minds. They believed that dreams were messages from the divine, whispers from gods and spirits, guiding them through life's labyrinthine challenges. The Egyptians carved hieroglyphs into stone, depicting dreams as portals to other realms, while the Greeks built temples where priests interpreted nocturnal visions sent by Hypnos, the god of sleep. These ancient cultures understood something modernity often overlooks. Dreams are not merely random images flickering across the mind's screen. They are living symbols imbued with profound significance. This belief found its apotheosis in the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus, the mythical founder of Hermetic philosophy. In the Corpus Hermeticum, Hermes reveals that as above, so below applies not only to the macrocosm and microcosm, but also to the waking world and the dream world. To him, dreams were a reflection of universal truths, echoes of the eternal laws governing all creation. Fast forward to Eastern traditions, where mystics developed sophisticated systems for exploring consciousness. Tibetan Buddhists practice dream yoga, a discipline designed to maintain awareness during sleep. Practitioners learn to recognize the illusory nature of both dreams and waking reality, ultimately achieving liberation from the cycle of suffering. Similarly, Hindu sages speak of swapna, one of the three states of consciousness alongside waking, Jagrat, and deep sleep, Sushupti. Through techniques like meditation and mantra repetition, they teach their disciples to navigate swapna as a means of accessing higher planes of existence. But perhaps no tradition captures the transformative power of dreams more vividly than alchemy. Often misunderstood as mere proto-chemistry, alchemy is fundamentally a spiritual pursuit, a quest to transmute base matter into gold, symbolizing the elevation of the soul. Alchemists viewed dreams as crucibles where this transformation could occur. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist who delved deeply into alchemical texts, described dreams as the psyche's language, a way for the unconscious to communicate with the conscious mind. He coined the term individuation, the process of integrating fragmented aspects of the self, which he believed was facilitated through dream work. Even science, often skeptical of mystical claims, has begun to validate these ancient insights. Neuroscientists now acknowledge that REM sleep, the stage most associated with vivid dreaming, is essential for memory consolidation, emotional regulation, and problem-solving. Yet what remains unexplained is why some individuals can achieve lucidity within their dreams, becoming active participants rather than passive observers. Could it be, as esoteric teachings suggest, that lucid dreaming represents a bridge between the material and immaterial worlds? The implications are staggering. If dreams truly serve as conduits to hidden dimensions, then humanity possesses an untapped reservoir of knowledge waiting to be accessed. But how does one begin? What separates those who drift unconsciously through their dreams from those who command them like adept sorcerers shaping reality itself? These questions lead us to the heart of our inquiry, the core principles and practices that enable initiates to unlock the mysteries of the dream realm. As we move forward, prepare yourself to peel back the layers of illusion that veil your understanding. Together, we will uncover the mechanics of lucidity, decode the symbolic language of dreams, and reveal the timeless wisdom encoded within every vision that visits you in the night. For those willing to embark on this path, the rewards are nothing short of extraordinary: mastery over the self, communion with universal forces, and a glimpse into the infinite expanse of your own potential. 2. Truly grasp how initiates use dreams as gateways to hidden dimensions. We must first understand the architecture of the dream state itself. Imagine your mind as a vast ocean. Its surface is the conscious awareness you experience during waking hours, calm and reflective under the light of day. Beneath this lies the subconscious, a murky depth teeming with currents, creatures, and treasures buried in shadow. When you sleep, your consciousness descends into these depths, navigating realms that are both familiar and foreign. Lucid dreaming occurs when you awaken within this submerged world, retaining the clarity of thought necessary to explore it intentionally. The key to unlocking lucidity lies in recognizing what esoteric traditions call the illusion of separation. In our waking lives, we are conditioned to believe that reality is fixed, linear, and external, a collection of objects and events existing independently of us. Dreams shatter this illusion by revealing the fluid, malleable nature of perception. Within a dream, time bends, space collapses, and causality dissolves. A door may lead not to another room, but to an entirely different universe. A conversation with a stranger might reveal secrets about your deepest fears or unspoken desires. These phenomena point to a profound truth. The boundaries between self and world, subject and object, dissolve when viewed through the lens of heightened awareness. Initiates have long understood that dreams speak in symbols, the universal language of the soul. Symbols act as keys, unlocking doors to deeper layers of meaning. Consider water, for instance. To see yourself swimming in crystal-clear waters could signify purification and renewal, while turbulent seas might represent emotional upheaval or unresolved conflicts. The serpent, revered in many mystical traditions, often appears in dreams as a harbinger of transformation, a reminder that shedding old skins is necessary for growth. But here's the critical insight. These symbols do not exist outside of you. They emerge from the fertile soil of your own psyche, shaped by your experiences, beliefs, and aspirations. Thus, interpreting them requires more than intellectual analysis. It demands intuitive engagement, a willingness to listen to the whispers of your inner voice. To cultivate this level of awareness, initiates employ specific techniques designed to anchor their consciousness even as they drift into slumber. One such method involves setting intentions before sleep. By affirming statements like, "I will remember my dreams," or "I will become aware that I am dreaming," you plant seeds in the fertile ground of your subconscious. Over time, these affirmations take root, guiding your awareness toward moments of lucidity. Another powerful practice is reality testing, periodically questioning whether you are awake or dreaming throughout the day. Ask yourself, is this real? Can I push my finger through this wall? Am I breathing naturally? These questions train your mind to perform similar checks during dreams, triggering lucidity when inconsistencies arise. Yet achieving lucidity is only half the journey. Once aware within a dream, the initiate faces a choice: remain a passive observer or seize control of the narrative. This decision mirrors the broader arc of human existence. Life itself can be seen as a dream, a grand illusion constructed by the ego to make sense of chaos. Most people live unconsciously, swept along by societal expectations and habitual patterns. Initiates, however, choose to wake up. They recognize that just as dreams reflect the workings of the subconscious, so too does waking life mirror the collective beliefs and conditioning of humanity. By mastering dreams, they gain mastery over themselves, and ultimately over the illusion of separation that binds them. But why does this matter? What purpose does exploring hidden dimensions serve beyond satisfying curiosity or indulging in fantastical adventures? Herein lies the crux of the mystery. Dreams are not merely reflections of personal psychology. They are windows into archetypal forces, the same energies that shape galaxies, guide civilizations, and animate the natural world. When you step into a lucid dream, you enter a realm where these forces operate freely, untethered by the constraints of physical law. It is here that initiates encounter guides, guardians, and even adversaries who challenge them to confront their shadows, integrate fragmented aspects of the self, and align with their higher purpose. And yet, there is still much left unsaid. How does one distinguish between genuine encounters with transpersonal entities and mere projections of the subconscious? What role do sacred geometries and vibrational frequencies play in stabilizing lucidity? And perhaps most intriguingly, how do initiates harness the insights gained in dreams to transform their waking lives? These questions beckon us further down the rabbit hole, inviting us to probe the depths of this ancient art with renewed vigor. As we proceed, prepare to uncover the tools and teachings that bridge the gap between theory and practice, turning abstract concepts into tangible skills. For those bold enough to continue, the next revelation awaits. Now that we've established the foundational principles of lucid dreaming and its symbolic language, let us delve deeper into the esoteric mechanics that underpin this transformative practice. At its core, lucid dreaming is not merely about achieving awareness within a dream. It is about engaging with the subtle architecture of consciousness itself. To understand this, we must explore how initiates interact with what mystics refer to as the etheric template, the invisible blueprint upon which all reality, both waking and dreaming, is constructed. The etheric template operates according to universal laws, principles such as vibration, polarity, rhythm, and correspondence. These are the same laws described in Hermetic philosophy and echoed in Eastern cosmologies like Taoism and Vedanta. In the dream state, these laws become palpable, manifesting as patterns of energy that shape the landscapes you encounter. For example, when you find yourself flying in a lucid dream, you are not defying physics. You are aligning with the principle of vibration, raising your energetic frequency to transcend the limitations of form. Similarly, moments of intense emotion or conflict often arise from polarities seeking resolution, reflecting the law of opposites at play. Initiates who master lucid dreaming learn to manipulate these energies consciously. They do so by cultivating what alchemists call the philosopher's stone of the psyche, the ability to transmute base emotions like fear, anger, or doubt into refined states of clarity, courage, and wisdom. This process begins with self-awareness. When confronted with a nightmare, a common experience for beginners, the initiate does not flee but turns toward the source of terror. By facing their shadow, they integrate fragmented aspects of themselves, transforming chaos into coherence. This act of integration mirrors the alchemical conjunctio, the sacred marriage of opposing forces that births wholeness. One little-known insight into this process comes from the study of sacred geometry. Initiates recognize that dreams often unfold within geometric frameworks, circles, spirals, cubes, and other forms that encode cosmic truths. These shapes serve as stabilizing anchors, helping maintain lucidity amidst the fluidity of the dream world. The Merkaba, a star tetrahedron symbolizing ascension, frequently appears in visions reported by advanced practitioners. Meditating on such symbols before sleep can attune your consciousness to their vibrational resonance, making it easier to navigate the dream realms with precision and purpose. Another profound revelation lies in understanding the role of sound and vibration. Ancient traditions teach that words and tones carry creative power, utterances capable of shaping reality. In Sanskrit, this concept is known as mantra, while in Hermeticism, it aligns with the principle, to speak is to create. Within dreams, initiates harness this power by vocalizing affirmations or sacred syllables. Chanting Om or envisioning light expanding outward can stabilize a lucid dream, anchoring the initiate in higher frequencies that ward off instability or disorientation. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of lucid dreaming is its potential to connect the dreamer with transpersonal entities, beings who exist beyond individual identity yet influence collective consciousness. These figures may appear as archetypal guides, ancestral spirits, or even representations of universal forces. Encounters with them often catalyze profound shifts in perspective, offering wisdom far surpassing ordinary comprehension. However, discernment is crucial. Not every entity encountered in a dream serves the initiate's highest good. Some may reflect unresolved fears or attachments, testing the dreamer's resolve. Learning to differentiate between projections of the subconscious and genuine spiritual allies requires patience, practice, and an unwavering commitment to truth. It's also important to note that lucid dreaming isn't confined to nighttime experiences. Advanced practitioners extend their mastery into waking life through a phenomenon known as lucid living. By maintaining heightened awareness throughout the day, they perceive the dreamlike quality of reality itself. This realization dissolves the artificial divide between inner and outer worlds, empowering them to co-create their lives intentionally. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to engage with the etheric template, reshaping circumstances through focused intention and aligned action. As we transition from theory to application, consider the implications of what has been revealed thus far. Lucid dreaming is not merely a tool for personal growth, it is a pathway to participating in the grand design of existence. Yet, knowledge without practice remains inert. How can you begin applying these insights to unlock your own hidden dimensions? What obstacles might you face along the way, and how can you overcome them? Let us now turn our attention to practical techniques that will enable you to embark on this journey with confidence and clarity. Prepare to transform abstract concepts into lived experience, for the dream awaits and it calls to you now. The path to lucid dreaming and ultimately to accessing hidden dimensions requires more than intellectual understanding. It demands consistent practice, discipline, and a willingness to confront the unknown. Below, I will guide you through tangible techniques that have been used by initiates for centuries, adapted to suit modern seekers. These methods are designed not only to deepen your awareness, but also to help you navigate the inevitable challenges that arise when venturing into uncharted territories of the mind. Dream journaling, building a bridge between worlds. One of the simplest yet most powerful tools for cultivating lucidity is keeping a dream journal. Upon waking, immediately write down everything you remember from your dreams, no matter how fragmented or seemingly insignificant. This act trains your subconscious to prioritize dream recall and begins to reveal recurring symbols, themes, and patterns unique to your psyche. Over time, these entries become a map of your inner landscape, allowing you to recognize dream signs, the peculiar anomalies within dreams that signal their illusory nature. A common example might be seeing someone who has passed away or finding yourself in an impossible location. Recognizing these signs primes your consciousness to question reality, both in dreams and waking life. To amplify the effectiveness of your journal, incorporate reflective questions after each entry. What emotions did I feel during the dream? Were there any unresolved conflicts? How does this dream relate to my current life circumstances? Such inquiries foster deeper self-awareness and strengthen the connection between your conscious and unconscious minds. Reality testing. Anchoring awareness across states. Reality testing involves regularly questioning whether you are awake or dreaming throughout the day. Techniques include attempting to push your finger through your palm, reading text twice to See if it changes, or simply asking yourself, am I dreaming? While these actions seem mundane in waking life, they create neural pathways that carry over into sleep. When performed habitually, reality checks become automatic triggers within dreams, snapping you into lucidity when inconsistencies arise. For instance, discovering that a clock's hands spin backward or noticing gravity behaves differently can prompt immediate awareness. To make reality testing even more potent, pair it with visualization. As you perform a check, imagine yourself becoming lucid in a dream. Picture the sensation of control, the ability to fly, reshape environments, or summon guides. This mental rehearsal programs your subconscious to replicate these scenarios during sleep. Meditation and visualization, cultivating inner stillness. Meditation serves as the foundation for all esoteric practices, including lucid dreaming. By quieting the chatter of the egoic mind, you create space for higher states of consciousness to emerge. Begin by dedicating 10-15 minutes daily to focused breathing or mindfulness exercises. As you progress, introduce visualization techniques to prime your subconscious for lucid experiences. One effective method is to visualize yourself entering a vivid dream scene. Imagine stepping through a glowing portal or ascending a spiral staircase into a radiant realm. Feel the textures, hear the sounds, and immerse yourself fully in the experience. Repeating this exercise before bed reinforces your intention to achieve lucidity. For those drawn to sacred geometry, meditate on specific symbols like the flower of life, Sri Yantra, or Metatron's cube. Envision these forms radiating light within your mind's eye, infusing your energy field with their harmonious frequencies. Doing so stabilizes your awareness and enhances your ability to navigate dreamscapes with clarity. Overcoming obstacles, navigating fear and instability. Lucid dreaming is not without its challenges. Many beginners report feeling overwhelmed by intense emotions, losing control mid-dream, or encountering unsettling entities. These experiences, while daunting, are opportunities for growth. To overcome fear, remind yourself that you are the architect of your dreamscape. If confronted by a menacing figure or chaotic environment, assert your authority by commanding, "I am safe. This is my creation." Alternatively, transform the scene using visualization. Replace darkness with light, turmoil with calm, hostility with compassion. Instability, such as sudden awakenings or fading lucidity, often stems from excitement or overexertion. To counteract this, focus on grounding techniques. Rub your hands together in the dream to stabilize sensory perception, or concentrate on your breath to anchor your awareness. Practicing patience and maintaining equanimity ensures sustained lucidity. Integrating insights from dream work to waking life. The true power of lucid dreaming lies in its capacity to catalyze transformation beyond the dream state. Each insight gained within dreams offers a mirror to your waking reality. Did you conquer a fear in a dream? Apply that courage to face real-world challenges. Did you resolve a conflict with a shadowy figure? Use that resolution to heal interpersonal relationships. The integration process requires reflection and action. Regularly, review your dream journal to identify lessons applicable to your daily life. Consider setting intentions not just for lucid dreaming, but for embodying the qualities you wish to cultivate: compassion, resilience, creativity. Additionally, explore ways to expand your practice into lucid living. Throughout the day, pause periodically to ask, is this moment aligned with my highest purpose? Treat every interaction as a co-creative act, shaping your reality with conscious intent. Just as you manipulate dream environments, learn to influence your external world through gratitude, visualization, and affirmative speech. By committing to these practices, you embark on a journey of profound self-discovery and spiritual evolution. Lucid dreaming becomes not merely a skill, but a way of being, a continuous dialogue between the seen and unseen, the known and unknowable. And yet, the ultimate question remains: are you prepared to step fully into the mystery? The answers lie not in words, but in the doing. Will you rise to meet the call? As we draw this exploration to a close, let us pause and reflect on the profound implications of what has been revealed. Dreams are not ephemeral fragments of consciousness. They are living gateways to dimensions beyond our ordinary perception. Through the practice of lucid dreaming, initiates have unlocked secrets that transcend time, space, and ego. They have communed with archetypal forces, reshaped reality through intention, and integrated fragmented aspects of themselves into wholeness. These acts of transformation ripple outward, influencing not only their inner worlds, but also the collective human experience. We began with a question. What if the moment you close your eyes is not an end but a beginning? The answer lies in the realization that dreams are invitations to awaken, to explore, to transcend. Each night offers you the opportunity to step beyond the confines of your waking identity and engage directly with the universal currents that shape existence. By mastering the art of lucid dreaming, you align yourself with these currents, becoming both explorer and creator within the infinite expanse of your own consciousness. Yet, this journey is not one of passive observation. It demands courage, discipline, and a relentless pursuit of truth. To face your shadows, to question the nature of reality, and to wield the power of symbolic language requires more than intellectual curiosity. It calls for a willingness to surrender to the unknown. As the ancient mystics understood, true wisdom emerges only when we embrace uncertainty, trusting that the universe itself conspires to guide us toward greater understanding. The techniques shared here, dream journaling, reality testing, meditation, visualization, are tools, but they are meaningless without action. Knowledge alone cannot transform you. It must be applied, tested, and lived. Every dream is a canvas awaiting your brushstroke. Every moment a chance to rewrite the script of your life. Will you remain a passive participant in the grand drama of existence, or will you claim your role as its co-creator? And so, I leave you with a final open-ended question. Who or what are you becoming as you step into the hidden dimensions of your dreams? Is it merely the person you imagine yourself to be, or something far greater, a being unbound by limitations, untethered from fear, and united with the eternal source of all creation? This is not the end of your journey. It is only the beginning. If these teachings resonate with you, take the next step. Commit to the practices outlined here. Seek out further resources, whether in the timeless wisdom of esoteric traditions or the cutting-edge insights of modern science. Engage with others who share your quest, forming communities of like-minded seekers dedicated to mutual growth and discovery. Together, you can forge new pathways of understanding, illuminating the shadowy realms that lie just beyond the veil of ordinary awareness. Awake, dear traveler, to the infinite possibilities that await you, not only in your dreams, but in every breath, every heartbeat, every fleeting instant of your extraordinary existence. For the secret of lucid dreamers is no secret at all. It is the birthright of humanity, waiting patiently for those bold enough to claim it. Now go forth and dream, not with your eyes closed, but with your soul wide open.